Banhammer. No.
That's ridiculous. I mean, it's not that broken, but
It's Porygon Z, but it hits Pokemon.
both Pokemon too. I'm gonna hit you with that wide guard, homie. Don't use that shit on me.
And now with this, like, I can redirect any move he makes at Como with my mushroom, which I try to do here.
Yeah,
And
rage
just
power.
pretty much spam him with clanging scales. And
So-
this is just gonna take dents on his entire team.
I helped Steven with his Alolan Jerry. And it's funny because if you looked at Mike's Raichu, which is Kanto Raichu, was named Jerry. And Steven's name Alolan Jerry is Alolan Jerry. But I had to help him get that, and that's a Surf Raichu, man. And you know what I found out? That Raichu surfing on its tail is actually a callback to Pokemon Stadium 1, because if you got Surfing Pikachu and then evolved it to Raichu, he would surf on his tail, yeah.
I remember that. And now this switch would have been really broken, because I knew he wasn't going to be able to really do anything here. I just basically was like, I'm gonna try and take out both of these.
Keep hitting them.
Yeah. Como is just so hard to take out once he gets going.
I really don't think, I mean, with the way that its Z-move works, I think it's fair, but before it had its Z-move, I didn't think it was fair that Clanging Scales dropped the defense stage.
Yeah. I still hate it, but it is what it is.
Oh, so he brings in the Gundam Unicorn. RX-0.
But this Protect was clutch, because I knew he was going to hit it with Nidoqueen. I was like, some Ice Beam or something's going to hit it.
So the plan here that didn't happen.
Okay, so the thing is, this thing has Gluttony, so at 50% HP, it's supposed to trigger its berry, and it would have healed completely back up, being at +6 attack, and it would just pretty much OHKO everything.
With extreme speed stab.
Yeah, because he gets extreme speed as well from his egg move. Unfortunately, I messed up the EVs on the Lanoon, so it didn't actually trigger. Unfortunately, the berry didn't trigger. I did fix my Lanoon, so now it does trigger, but it is unfortunate. Because otherwise here, I would have protected, and then I would have just smacked the Nidoqueen with extreme speed, and I just would have pretty much went sweeping town from
Clanging Scales, yeah.
Yeah.
Now this Liepard, I know I've told you already, I love me some Liepard. I want that kitty.
Yeah, Liepard is. It was actually my secondary choice because I really wanted Persian.
I didn't even want it for what you. I didn't even want it for like the reason that we talked about after we talked about it.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted it because I like that Pokemon.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
And it has Fake Out. Fake Out.
Liepard is so good. She's definitely growing on me. I love that she just got priority and Fake Out.
I used to when they announced Black and White, I was like, I'm gonna raise a Liepard.
Yeah.
Clanging Scales should have another detriment, like hitting your friend too.
Heck no! It's fine as it is.
I agree with that.
It reduces his defense, like eventually.
Yeah, but
like,
his Z move increases all stats.
Well, you know what? It isn't like how you want it, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. It died in one hit. See?
Yo, so I'm sorry, just real quick. Does anyone Mike won by?
Does
Three.
anybody remember
Three.
what? Oh, 3. Sorry. But yeah, come on.
Everybody but one player who won this week, or everybody but 2 players who won this week won by 3.
Okay.
This mushroom just takes hits like nothing. It's insane. Mushroom man just lives, man. He's like, yeah, they put me on pizza sometimes. I'm pretty important. I'm a pretty important guy.
Man.
They call me the pizza topping because I'm the top. I'm OP. I'm number 1.
Just in the same way.
And I knew he was gonna hit my Slow King with freeze dry, but I was like, you know what? Let me try and protect my pizza topping for a turn because I know I can sponge it. I know I can sponge it.
This has leftovers on it?
No, actually, I put assault vest on this because I was
Oh.
like, I knew he has a lot of special attackers, so I was like, I'm just gonna eat those hits. And I got grass knot on it. I was like, I know he's got a lot of water types that it's not gonna appreciate grass knot, and I was right.
In order to understand what the self is,
Dude, that was
you
brutal.
have to remember that
Slowking
it
just,
doesn't need to remember.
Slowking and Slowbro has just such a
Just
great
like you
move
don't
pool.
need
It's
to know
insane.
how you work your
I can't
thyroid
explain
gland.
it, but they do.
You ate a berry.
So then,
Yeah, this was clutch.
when you die,
I thought you said it had a salt vest on it.
you're not
No,
going
that's
to
the
put up
mushroom.
with
The
everlasting non-existence
Slowking has
because that's not an experience.
assault vest.
Oh,
A lot
okay.
of people are afraid that when they
That would have
die,
probably
they're
hit.
not
Oh,
going
you were
to
gonna
come
just
from
kill that Giltoad. I was gonna say that would have hit Lapras better.
Well, I mean, it
But
after
one
that,
of
you
the
know,
most interesting things
It's pretty
in the
much
world
over,
is
yeah.
yoga. This is a
Yeah.
way of realization.
and this Swampert just
Try
can't do
and
anything at
imagine
this
what it will
point.
be like to go to sleep and never wake up.
I was like, even if the Swampert does wake up, that doesn't
Damn,
matter.
Fun Gamers Land into your Linoon. He
Huh?
said, "Wow, such a surprise! Linoon fainted."
You know what, Fun Gamer? I thought.
Whoa,
we were a
whoa!
cool
You don't talk
person
to
at
Fun
first.
Gamer like that.
I thought we were cool, man.
So,
Dang, breaking
so
my
it's
heart.
the story of Swampert that slept and never woke up.
Sleeping Beauty.
That's a shame.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite line. Oh, he's frozen. He can't get up. Life alert. Help, I've fallen. I can't get up.
Hey,
oh, wait,
man.
what happened?
What?
Don't,
Come on, Zach.
don't
Come
talk
on,
about
bruh.
old people dying on the stream.
Yeah,
I,
bro.
I never said anything about dying. They just fell and they couldn't get back up.
That was the implication. Oh,
What even was that?
that was your laugh, bro. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
No, me never.
Well, that's how it sounds. Oh, you unfroze in one turn.
Yeah, one turn.
Tree Fitty with the survival. though.
Hey, man, he's got to catch that tree
And
fitty
down goes Lapras.
by a
Slowking
3,
is the king.
and that's a 3-point margin, by the way. Again, so Zach also beat him by 3.
Gotcha.
we didn't even see Mega Man in that match.
Did not see Mega Manny in that match, that's for sure. Or we saw for a little bit we saw Lipard, but not in any significant way.
She did her job. She did her job and got the hell out of there.
Yeah. So we got two new players.
Two more matches.
Two new players going up against each other too in this next one. Dryden, which is a reference that only Ultra Weebos would get.
Not really. Not even Weebos would get that.
Ultra Weebos would get it, bro. They'd be like, especially furry Weebos. Anyway,
Yugi nerds get it.
Yugi nerds, whatever you want to call them, or us. Anyway, so he brings a pretty solid team. I mean, like, he's got that Dragonite that he got off the wire. Honchkro's a
Such a
great
clutch
support
pickup.
Pokemon. Shiinotic is insane. Toxapex just got moved to OU on Smogon, I think, right?
No, I think it's been OU. Yeah.
It's been on for a while.
And then obviously the Ninetales, and well, you can see what Josh has. He's got that Zarina with Queenly Majesty to stop
is
like
what we
extreme
call-
speed Aqua Jet.
This is what we call the Josh special.
He's got that. He's got Talonflame obviously to set priority Tailwind and or Brave Bird priority to get
Already
just a
Z move, bro.
quick smack. Oh, priority Z move even. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And then you got the Weezing.
We got. Hey, Jay, do you miss that Weezing, man?
I do. Breaks my heart.
Weezing is dope, man. But that Comfey is probably one of the better support Pokemon.
I need my Comfey back. I need
that
my
Comfey is
Comfey back.
dope.
Comfey
And then
is my
obviously
big.
Machamp, which you don't get to see a lot. And I was glad to see that he drafted it and actually brought it. And then
Yeah,
his mega is Aggron.
I remember for the gym tourney we had the off season.
Yeah.
lot. It's just such a good poke.
Yeah, Machamp packs a punch. I used to
no guard dynamic punch.
I used to love leading with that. It just catches people off guard so much.
Yeah, dude. There was this one, I know this is a off-topic anecdote, but that I used to do rival battles with Steven and stuff where we would like do a Nuzlocke playthrough rival challenge with each other, and like at one point there were 3 of us playing it, and all 3 of us caught a Aaron, and so we all had Agrons in this one fight, and we were like, whose Aggron is the best Aggron? But the thing is, like, we had put a shiny clause into the Nuzlocke so you could catch a shiny Pokemon, so the only person who didn't really catch an Aggron was Steven, and he shiny chained it just so he could catch it for the Nuzlocke.
That's awesome.
But anyway, that's a funny anecdote. Were you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna
So after your
step out.
Alright, yeah. Let us know if you come back in or whatever. It was great having you.
5 minutes.
Word.
Alright.
Peace out.
Peace.
Right now it's just me and Zach. That's fine because we're getting to the end here anyway. Where again we're gonna do a giveaway, guys. We're gonna do a friggin' giveaway of some rare Pokemon, and I'll stream it, and you know stuff will be cool. You guys will like it.
Yeah.
And you ready, Zach?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, go.
But yeah, I was actually talking to Chris a little bit last night. Yeah, I told him he's got to let go rid of some of the Atlantic Sea on his team, the Atlantic Ocean. He's got way too many water Pokemon.
Really? I haven't really taken a look at Speakman's team because I'm not up against him for a while.
Just like Jay's team got way too many grass types. He's got a lot of water Pokemon.
This is a decent lead right here for both of them.
He gets in some work with that Shiinotic.
Shiinotic is just it's a crazy Pokemon, man.
Yeah.
I hate mushroom Pokemon because they
always have Spore.
Obviously, man. Breloom even.
Yeah. Really surprised John let him go.
Yeah, Breloom is a clutch Pokemon, man.
He's got that Aurora Veil, so now he's a lot harder to kill.
Seed Bomb. He's got Technician with Mach Punch and stuff.
Yeah.
Here comes the Spore. Again,
definitely Spored the right Pokemon.
Speakman wasn't available or wasn't aware that we didn't have Sleep Claws, so I'm not sure if he would have abused it or not, but he doesn't. He only puts the one to sleep and then he leaves it at that.
Yeah.
Could have swore this Ninetales got murked already.
Nah, he got hit by Bullet Punch.
Here comes a Brick Break.
This was clutch.
Super
Brick
clutch.
Break was clutch. Breaks the Aurora Veil. So now his team is back to being regular strength.
One of the main reasons that makes that Pokemon so good too.
Oh, Ninetales, yeah, absolutely.
And he just brought the Brick Break and just shatters it.
I honestly wonder if he brought Moonblast on Ninetales instead of Pain Split, if that would have made a difference. Maybe I could do.
He could have O-code Machamp, yeah.
Maybe.
If he had special attack investment.
Yeah. Which he most likely did.
So yeah, he could have done it. And now he's just Honchkro's gonna try to take care of this Machamp. Oh, he withdraws it.
People die, other people are born. And they're all you.
Comfy.
Only you can only experience it one at a time.
I wouldn't actually mind abusing Honchkro.
Everybody.
Honchkro is a Pokemon I really like.
Z Dark.
Yeah.
I can tell by the dance.
Unfortunately, if he brought a different Z move, I feel like he would have fared a lot better.
That's a good point. What Z move would you have personally liked to see, Z Fire?
I would have probably did Z Flyinium.
Flyinium, yeah.
Yeah, because he's got so many Pokemon weak to flying.
Dude, I think the Honchkro can learn Focus Blast too.
Yeah.
So he could have done that.
One thing Chris was saying, he wished he put Heat Wave on his Honchkro.
That too. And he could have had Z Flyinium.
Because his entire team had no way to deal with Mega Aggron, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially after our curse went off.
downhill from here.
Yeah.
And the Aggron's just out there asleep doing what it does.
And then the priority healing on top of that.
Yeah, and God forbid you want to use priority on him. He's got Zarina waiting in the wings. Nice Thunder Wave, though.
Yeah.
You know, it would have been great if he feather danced that Aggron.
Oh, stop. That set is so terrible. No one ever should play.
No one runs that, Ian.
Thank you.
It's whack.
Thank you, man.
It's
Thank
not
you for having
whack.
me back.
It's not whack if it
is
wins
whack.
the match.
I just had to stop making my sandwich because I had to tell you that.
Thank you so much, Jay. See, he agrees.
That's one of the last favors you're gonna get.
That's the only one I need for that. So I wonder. So did he have a steel type move on that Empoleon?
Flash cannon, I think.
Oh. But it's a physical Empoleon, isn't it?
I don't know. Ironhead, man.
I was just asking.
You know what? I actually should know. Hang on.
Because I was about to say, didn't you make it?
Yeah, I did make it. Hang on.
I was like, what? So he's just paralyzed now.
He's like, oh, you can't be asleep. You're paralyzed. Then I hope to God that you don't like get unparalyzed, or you just hit that paralysis every turn.
Yeah.
All right. So not to give away people's teams, but that Empoleon it did not have a steel move. It had Drill Peck, Knockoff, Liquidation, and Swords Dance.
I mean, Drill Peck is okay.
Interesting tidbit: Empoleon can learn Feather Dance.
Feather Dance is not a good movie.
Nobody cares. It sucks.
Thank you.
You will see the way of the Feather Dance.
No, we won't, because you don't even have Oricorio anymore. So, because you realized in season 2 that Oricorio sucks.
Shout out to Fun Gamer for still chilling around. Also, another reminder to those viewers that have maybe tuned in when the action's hot. I see we tend to cut out when we pause the videos. We're going to have a giveaway at the end of the stream, which is coming up after the next match here. Maybe some live matches, maybe. But we're definitely going to have a giveaway of a shiny Game Boy Hidden Ability Ho-Oh and a shiny Game Boy Hidden Ability Lugia. They all have their hyper trained stats, so it's good to go. And I gotta do that in the chat. Some people, they watch it, but they don't listen to it, you know?
Yeah.
Drill Peck finally takes out the Machamp. I'm like, did he bring it specifically for the Machamp?
No, he didn't bring much. Oh, you know what? Yeah.
It's probably for Zarina.
That's probably what it was. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because Zarina has those grass moves that are going to make its life hell.
Yeah, and it has Life Orb.
You see, now if this Empoleon had Defiant, that would have really helped. Why didn't you give it a Tilt ability?
I asked him for his exact specs.
That's fair. He probably didn't know. Because right there, the drop kick, that would have boosted his attack by 2 stages.
And he would have just murdered.
He would have Aqua Jetted the hell out of anything.
No, he can't Aqua Jet with Zarina on the field.
Oh, you're right, yeah. So, maybe it wouldn't have made a difference then.
And it's downhill from here pretty much. Honestly, and this is nothing, again, I hope he doesn't take it this way, this is nothing against John, but I saw Speakman's team and I said, no fucking way. Like, I was like, you lost, John.
That crit hurt. That
Yeah.
crit hurt bad.
And I was like, you
Honestly,
lost, John. And then it
hon-
went down, and John surprised the shit out of me.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he just
Jesus.
Josh just prepared way more than Chris did.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just a part of the league, you know, being new to the league.
You don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you remember how we talked about how you really just think about strategies and you don't actually think about like analyzing the threats on your opponent's team.
Yeah.
I feel like Chris had a lot of that too. He didn't really think about what were the problem Pokemon on Josh's team, because if he did think about it, he would have had a better plan for Aggron.
Yeah, and also if you want to think for a second, like, as a new player, we have 14 players this year. We ended with 9 last year, so we went up by 5 players this year. And I remember a lot of the players in Season 2 that were new, they didn't want to even watch any of this or read any of the stuff we say. I mean, sometimes they're super long posts, but they're full of good information about your ability to play in the league and how to best operate, and nobody pays attention to it.
No. I
Nobody.
definitely agree with that.
Every year.
Like, I mean, okay, so like, you know, like how in my match versus Steven, I knew he was gonna bring, you know, like a lot of water Pokemon, and I knew I was gonna need a way to stop that. So I had multiple answers to Mega Swampert, like with Slowking's Grass Knot, which usually I would never run with Slowking. But it just hits so many of his Pokemon for good damage.
That's something that
I curtailed my team exactly to beat Steven.
I'm saying I think that's something that okay, so when you're playing Smogon or competitive battling, for the most part, there's like an established meta that you're aware of, and there's big threats that you have to look out for. In a draft league, it's way different because you have a different opponent each week, different threats each week, and like, I think that some of us veterans, like you from Season 2, me from all the way from Season 1, have started to build, draft, and trade based on our opponents, as well as maintaining a core, and that's something that you can only get with experiences in a draft league, you know?
Exactly.
Especially the way that we tailored the list.
Yeah. This list was packed with good choices.
Yeah. We've been ignoring the commentary on the match because this was over.
Even though it was intense, but...
What was intense?
Well, you know, like, I'm just saying, like, even though the list was intense, like, it maintained a really good core balance.
Oh yeah, there's a good balance. Like, everybody's team has a pretty good chance right now. There are some teams that maybe you could consider more top tier than others. Like, Jackson's team is probably one of the best teams on the entire roster.
I will agree there.
Speakman has a great team.
At the same time,
it's player skill.
With some good trades and some good wire picks, honestly, everybody can make their teams really well.
And when you bring a Pokemon, even if it's a Pokemon you used in a last match or against another opponent, like how Zach said, he brought Grass Knot Slowking, which you normally would never do, but it was Oko material for that
Mega
Swampert. So like, it was perfect for that. So rebuild Pokemon, build for your opponent's weaknesses, you know?
Yeah. Analyze what threats are on your opponent's team,
and then you might could bring a totally different Pokemon than the one. It might be the same Pokemon, but you brought a totally different one from the one you brought last week.
I can't tell you how many times I like tripped people up because they would think I was bringing like last season I was really popular for Trick Room, and I would bring like Slowbro, and they would think I'm like preparing up Trick Room Slowbro when really I was going for a Calm Mindset instead.
All I know is that
Slowbro is the best.
I'm not a fan of Z Icinium Slowbro.
I love that set. I love that set because it just proved that Oricorio is trash and so is Feather Names.
Hey guys, check it out. It's the last one. Are you back? Are you back, Jay?
Yeah, man.
You back for this one?
I have to keep that sandwich, you know?
I hear you,
That's
man.
fair.
We're on the last match here, and we're gonna get to the giveaway, and then after the giveaway, we might do if players are willing or if one of the audience members is willing.
Vote on the
MVP too, yeah, that too. Which
cool.
I'm gonna try to include Steven in if he's here because he was watching for the most part and listening, and he was a commentator for a while. But if we can't get a hold of him, it'll just be the three of us. This match right here. So the way I curated the list of matches that we were gonna watch this week was Battle of the Jays, which was one of the most hyped matches that we had ready to go, and then. This is the two-time champ. Reese is the two-time champ. He won both seasons of the league so far. I played him in finals season 1. He played Zach in finals of season 2. He's one of the most widely respected players in the league as far as like skill level goes. Some people might even overhype him, but he's a great player. He's a super solid player, and he, like I said, he's the two-time champ. So I get him in week 1, and people call me the CEO because I organize the stream and I organize a lot of the stuff with the league. So this match, the last match that we're gonna watch, is CEO versus two-time champ.
All right.
Jay, I want you to talk about E-Ray Blitz's team.
E-Ray's team, Mr. Blitz. All right. So first off, Lowland Persian. I had a Lowland Persian on my team for a decent amount last year. It's good for fake out, but what I really loved about it was the access to parting shot. I feel like parting shot on it is just such a good move considering how fast it is, and it's also able to just get out of the situation so quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, does it have Prankster? Does it have Prankster?
No, that's fur coat.
Okay.
That's fur coat, which
Makes it
gives it
bulkier.
a bit of bulk,
Yeah.
more than some of the other supports in the league.
It can
Yeah,
run
Slurp Buff. I'm gonna assume that this is what's it called? The
belly drum.
the belly drum set.
It also got some unburden.
Oh yeah, unburdened belly drum. Once the item goes, maximizing speed, and since it's tax ready maximize, it definitely has sweet potential. He has Rothorn on his team, really bulky mon. Has a lot of access to different moves. He has Zach Slowbro, which I know Zach a lot.
Yes, Aris, give it to me. Just give it to me for like nothing, please.
For like nothing. Then he has the Mimikyu, which Aris pretty much, I think, put into the spotlight last season. I think he really showed like how powerful this thing could be.
Yeah.
I remember he I think it didn't sweep me, but I remember I got like destroyed when I faced it. And then I don't want to talk about that last Pokemon.
I'll talk about it. So there's just a support Pokemon there in the end that he who shall not be named.
His name.
But it's a support Pokemon. It's got good access to things like Follow Me and Roost and Protect, and it's just a really good supporter Pokemon, and that's all there is to it. This guy is killing it with his team. He's always guaranteed to have a powerful setup. But my team, I brought a couple things, and so, you might be looking at these teams. I don't know if you guys are looking at these teams. You take votes, viewers. Who do you think was going to win just based on the teams? I mean, I know the commentators may know the outcome, but try to stay objective. Like, based on these teams, who do you think was going to take this?
Well, I mean, Zapdos is the real tryhard here. That's like the most competitive Pokemon, in VGC. One of them. Clefable's really good. I thought you were both gonna lose, honestly. No, I'm kidding. But
what about you, Jay?
These teams honestly seem pretty good. Both of them seem pretty good.
Yeah. What about you, Jay? Jay? Did we lose Jay?
Nah, bro, that was not good.
He probably didn't care to,
Just munching on that sandwich.
Boast your bragging. He didn't feel like boasting or bragging.
Nah, he's sitting there munching on them Nutter Butters.
But I don't know. I guess there's only one way to find out who wins, right?
I actually thought Reese was gonna win only because when I saw Ian's team, I just didn't get why the Mega Steelers was there if there was no support from Sand. So I was just like,
okay, you know what? Since I'm a commentator, I can straight up address your concern on that. And give me 1 second. And get a dope Pokemon, a dope rare Pokemon.
okay.
I'm sorry, I'm tweeting to try to get this last little boost of viewers. Anyway, okay, so he has Tyranitar on his roster, and he has things that can benefit from Sand, and obviously Steelix can benefit from Sand, but I was like, I bet he's gonna try to bring some things to take advantage of my Sand, or he's gonna bring Sand too, or whatever. So either I get to use his Sand or he gets to use my Sand, but my Mega Steelix, the way I constructed it, was fine without it.
Also, we noticed that there's a lot of Trick Room Pokemon on one of Reese's team, so we tried to curtail Steelix to abuse his own Trick Room.
Yeah, and then so you see Fun Gamer, the one who's been actually commentating for us, is or not commentating, but actually sticking with us and typing in the chat. He is betting on E-Ray, so we're just gonna watch this match go out and talk about it, and then we'll see how the ending goes. You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
All right, 1, 2, 3, go. Again, CEO versus 3-time champ, or 2-time champ. I'm sorry, I'm speaking prematurely.
I hope you're not.
I had to make 2 trophies for this guy, so I got a little bit of a grudge because my artwork.
He needs to be recognized. He needs to feel valued.
so I lead this Zapdos Steelix combo. Obviously, Disquake is a good thing, and he leads the Slurpup and the Fake Out Persian.
Hey, commentator, I wanted to ask, what's the thing behind?
Which
the name
commentator?
of Zapdos?
Oh yeah. So that's. I was waiting for somebody to ask me about that. So you know the origins of why Zapdos looks the way it is and its mythos. It's based off the Native American Thunderbird.
I didn't know that, but alright.
You didn't know that?
I don't know that either.
Oh, okay. Well, so there's a Native American legend about a Thunderbird, and Zapdos is based off of like cave illustrations and paintings and stuff from Native American tribes depicting the Thunderbird. And that is the name for the Thunderbird in one of the tribes.
Oh, huh. I thought you were trying to name it like Anima Kiwi or something.
No,
something like
I actually can't pronounce it even if I wanted to. But so he uses that belly drum unburden combo, and Slurpuff takes out the Zapdos.
Slurpuff
It's over here.
Right, as soon as I saw that, I thought you lost the match.
It's over here. Zapdos is gone.
And I really thought he did too, because what
Hey,
he should have did.
Maybe
was
I did.
He should have protected.
Oh no, but here's the thing. So I theoried with Zach on this, right? And he's like, don't go protect, go roar and roost. So I didn't even have protect on him. However, I should have switched him out for Clefable to tank that with the unaware boost. Okay, so here comes Dr. Flinch.
You just do it.
You know he's about to use that follow me. Well, right now I guess Air Slash.
Doesn't it really astonish you that you are this fantastically complex thing?
Hey! Roared him out.
And that you're doing
But
all
this
of
was
this
our
because you
idea,
never had
was
any
that
education.
Steelix's roar would go off before his Trick Room would go off if he used it.
Never learned, but you're
That's
good.
funny. Steelix comes back after he roars, so I can go ahead and get this motherfucker in. It took me a long time to realize that he didn't pack Protect on this Slowbro. I wasn't dumb. I knew it had its boosts.
Slurpuff glows down. It's the oxygen.
He goes for Scald on Clefable. Doesn't get the burn, luckily. And now, obviously, we see Persian coming with the Fake Out. He's supporting his Slowbro so his Slowbro can stand up to the Goliath spot and stuff. If you don't get the nickname there, that's the Ouroboros, the snake that eats its own tail. It's an alchemic and ancient scientific reference.
Everybody watched Full Metal Alchemist. Man.
Boom! Hit him with the Moonblast, kills the Persian.
It was actually surprising.
I'm surprised he's like setting up in front of Clefable though.
He breaks off with the Calm Mind.
I guess he was assuming that you were gonna take Clefable out because of the taunt.
Nah, man, I was like, that's why I bet on it. He was like, he taunted my Clefable, so he thinks I'm switching or I'm protecting or doing something. I'm gonna Moonblast because he thinks it's safe. And this is when I should have realized that he didn't have Protect. Because I was like, he's gonna protect his Slowbro. More damage than I'd like to admit. With the crit.
That crit was nasty.
Eats the berry. Doesn't get the fuck up out of there.
So, that emergency exit, man, it's a double-edged sword, man.
Steelix comes back out.
Yeah, that Steelix is super defensive. So he goes for the follow me, joke's on him, I was fucking her up anyway. I brought him back because I thought he had Protect and I wanted to make sure I could get a first impression off eventually. And this is
Titus.
Titus comes out from OG from season 1.
Everybody is Titus. Yeah.
Everybody knows the Titus set I run. I use the same Titus set every time. He's an OG, he's my favorite Pokemon. So I send out Goliathspod, and then I take him by surprise. Yeah, Steelix got real fucked up. He goes, follow me. I'm like, straight. Was gonna do it anyway. Bop! And then, what? That's not toxic.
That's not toxic.
Goliathspod barely survives, gets the emergency exit with 4 HP, lets me bring back Clefable.
Sometimes emergency exit's nice. Sometimes.
Yeah. Tailwind peters out, and oh baby, it's on. Clefable uses Follow Me so Vaporeon can get some free swipes in.
Get them free licks.
Joke's on you, I can't flinch. Ice Beam finally takes care of Togekiss.
Goodbye, Togekiss.
Oh, I'm sorry. He who shall not be named.
Exactly.
Psychic hits Clefable. Oh no, it's so much down. What? Is that a berry?
You know what I like about this match is that, like, you're watching it now, you could sense that the tide is starting to turn.
Yeah.
Like, you could kind of just tell, like, the ball's in your court now.
Like for a minute, I really thought he was losing this match. For a while, I thought he was losing this match.
This part was really rough too, because watch this. Muddy Water misses Mimikyu.
Yeah, that was rough.
I was convinced it was over. And then he didn't even lose a stage of accuracy or anything. It was a wasted mud water, but I'm like, I gotta get rid of this guy's motherfucking disguise.
Yeah.
So I go for it again, it hits him. Pops the disguise and drops Slowbro's accuracy by 1, which is important for the rest of this match.
You should have had a Mold Breaker Pokemon.
No, watch this though. He lost a stage of accuracy. Mimikyu takes the the Moonblast. Psychic goes after Clefable. Almost kills Clefable.
That Clefable was tanky as hell.
Check it. I'm like, screw your friggin' Mimikyu, bro. He was like, I gotta kill that thing. I can't believe that was a bad call on his part. Reese would normally not have made that call.
Oh, snap.
I was like, Mimikyu's out of here.
That's one mad Titus.
I know, I'm so upset.
This is for final season 1!
Ooh.
Smash. Mimikyu goes down. And again, since we have 8 viewers now, we're going to be doing a giveaway after this video of Shiny Hidden Ability Game Boy Lugia and Ho-Oh with Hyper Training.
Coming to a theater near you.
So check this out. Now he knows it's a aggro Vaporeon. He brings out the Ferrothorn. I go for Hidden Power on the Ferrothorn, doesn't hit. Spoiler alert, it's Hidden Power Fire. Scald misses because of that accuracy drop from Muddy Water. First impression almost completely KOs him. I Hidden Power OHKO this motherfucking Ferrothorn because it's HP Fire, and I critted him.
We're bragging about these crits. We take those.
And he goes for Slack Off. He goes for Slack Off, thinking that he can stall me out. But now I've realized he doesn't have Protect on Slowbro, so I'm like, sorry, bud. I used Ice Beam just in case I got a freeze. Leech Life 1.
Thanks for the grub.
And it's almost over. Titus did his job and he went down like a champion.
Take a nap, buddy.
Thank you, bud. The Fable comes back in and
Get your
just
ass out the battle. Get out of here.
ensures the longevity of my team by moonblasting the shit out of this Slowbro and ending the match with my victory.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well fought match though. I won by 3 for those of you that are trying to keep track like Jay. I won by 3 and it was a really good match, and honestly I should have lost at a certain point and I could have done better in other points, but overall fantastic match, and Reese did his best. I do not look forward to being the opponent of him this
Next
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are not gonna you're not gonna have a good time, all right? So
Actually, Josh.
Josh, yeah, I know. I'm saying, and he's supposed to talk crap. So there it is for you guys. If you're looking at it on the stream, that's the multi-scale hype. I think he has 6 IDs. Whatever. Anyway, that Lugia is there for you. Ho-Oh's over here for you. They're ready to go. These are the Ho-Ohs that are hyper trained. They're all good to go for you guys. They're all jolly. Their moveset's not really important for the Ho-Oh, but the moveset on the Lugia is on point. Weather Ball, Recover, Hidden Power, Calm Mind, and he's bold. He's got multi-scale. So while I talk to the group members in chat and get some giveaways going, how about you guys deliberate over who is the MVP this week?
Alright, Zach, what do you think of it?
It's kind of hard to say, man. We had a lot of really good Pokemon this week. I think Como did really well. I think Marowak did really well. Clefable was pretty clutch too, honestly.
I agree.
Um,
I'm biased, so I'm gonna go with my Marowak because they KO'd 4 Pokemon this week, and I think that's
Marowak did push through. I'm not gonna lie there.
So I'm gonna be biased.
You know what? Yeah, I'm cool with Marowak.
There we go.
I think
Sorry,
Ian shouldn't be lazy. He should give away 2 Pokemon so that we can.
I'm gonna give away. You guys can. I'm gonna give away as many Pokemon as I can. You guys hit the follow and like button, and you can have all the Ho-Ohs and Lugias.
I'm just saying.
I thought this was
we could give like a shiny Marowak in the middle of the next stream.
Well, I also do still have. I have the giveaway. I have the giveaway that didn't get given away last week because no one signed up for it. I have the Mega Skeptile battle ready to go.
Yeah, man. I'll take all 3. You gotta let me know.
I can actually give out a shiny Marowak.
Shiny Marowak and shiny Como.
I'm making the
one in the middle and one at the end of the stream. Keeps people interested.
You know what we should do on the spreadsheet? We should put like a thing that says MVP like each week. No. Okay.
Oh, we should, yeah.
I also know where to put it though. I don't think it should be its own sheet.
So you guys, I mean, who do you think did the best? Who was the biggest turnaround Pokemon this week?
Marowak.
Marowak?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's it for both of you guys?
Yeah.
Let me see. Hang on. Let me, because I want to be sure there's not a tie here. Alright, and while I'm waiting on his response and to give you guys my response, this giveaway, just in case you're only listening to it, I said it in the chat, but the way this is going to work, you're going to deposit a Rattata in GTS with the nickname PLC, asking for a Lugia or a Ho-Oh, and I will go ahead and send it out to you over GTS, and then once you like and follow, you just tell me... you just tell me that you did it and I'll send it out to you in the chat and we'll be good to go. You guys can get all your Pokemon. So, starting with Fun Gamer, I guess. At Fun Gamer, let's get you yours. So I'm excited for this giveaway. We actually do have 6 viewers right now. I'm going to go ahead and log on to the GTS and start doing the giveaway. And while I'm waiting... What?
No, go ahead.
I'm waiting on.
While you're waiting.
Oh man, Kid said Roserade. I guess Marowak wins the MVP this week.
Yeah, nobody cared about Roserade.
So, with your permission, Jay, may I give away a version of a Jazeel? I'm sorry. A J Marowak for the weekly giveaway.
Can I actually make it?
Can you give me the specs?
No,
you know what? Yeah, you can go ahead and make it. You can go ahead and make it. Well, the only reason I said that is because it's hard to get that Fire Punch.
Nobody cares about your Fire Punch.
Fire Punch on Marowak's pretty tight.
I already had one on Fire Punch if you needed it.
Shut up. Anyway, moving on. We're going to GTS.
Did your Marowak even have Fire Punch?
Yeah, it did.
That's how he took out Togedemaru.
Oh, right.
Alright, so I'm gonna seek Rattatats.
Alright, so, Ian, while you're doing all that and you're waiting around, should we get some teams together or something? What did you want to do?
Yeah, put some teams together, yeah.
Are we doing a Battle Royale, multi, what? What do you want to do?
I will do multi if we have 4, but if not, we'll just do a standard, mock Season 3 doubles.
Okay.
Or we could do Battle Royale, I guess. Whatever.
I'm gonna update the shit real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
What did you want to do, Jay?
Right now, I'm looking for...
I'm actually gonna hop off to be honest.
Alright, then I guess we'll just do our double thing.
Hey, hit me back in my DMs, Jay, about the progress of your Marowak, and then we'll set up the giveaway on Twitter.
Okay.
Alright, man. Oh, here's a Ho-Oh. Somebody's asking for one. I'm gonna deposit it. I'm assuming this is one of ours.
Ooh, I wanna see.
Sending out the first one, guys.
Cool.
Let me also update the standings.
Hey, can I bring that Ho-Oh to this match? That'd be pretty tight. I think I'm gonna bring this Ho-Oh to the.
No, dude, because I don't have applicable battle readies to counter that. Alright, so we're giving away our first Ho-Oh. It's sending off right now for the Rat-a-tat. I'm gonna go back and give away another one, man, as long as I'm seeing them out there asking for them. If you're a viewer, please like and follow our channel. You don't have to, obviously, but if you were cool, because I'm giving you free cool Pokemon, you would do it. But again, throw a Rat-a-tat up in GTS.
just guilt tripping our viewers here.
Throw a Rat-a-tat up in GTS. You can name it PLC. Just ask for a Ho-Oh or a Lugia, and I will respond in kind by sending you one.
No ideas original. It's nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done.
All right, let's seek another Rat-a-tat.
Make my heart pump, pump, pump.
I'm gonna search by Pokemon that I have, so that because on this game I don't have a whole lot of Pokemon. There's a Lugia.
Is Jordan still here? What any chance? Yes, he is.
I don't know if that's one of ours, but because it's a Lugia, he gets a multi-skill Lugia. You get a Lugia, and you get a Lugia. Everybody gets a Lugia.
Jesus Christ.
Ah, we're losing viewers as I'm giving them away. We're
Not
not gaining followers. I sound like a what?
I didn't say nothing.
Alright, we're gonna listen to Lazy Friday. Great track. Empty your mind. Empty your mind. So that's a Ho-Oh and a Lugia given away so far. I'm going back for more, guys. Hit the like, hit the follow button. I'm sending out the Ho-Ohs right now. Ho-Ohs and Lugias for everybody.
Come use the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
We did get one extra follow so far.